So it is 5:48 a.m. and I'm going to take you guys through my entire morning training for Hyrox Worlds this Sunday. So actually always start the morning off with a scoop of electrolytes before I train, and then I do a scoop of creatine as well. I pair those two together to start the morning. So right now, I'm always gonna tell the truth and exactly how it is. So Sunday, I believe it was, we had a trail run. It was just a zone 2 trail run, so for about an hour. I ended up on the trail run, rolling my ankle, and obviously easy in hindsight to say that we shouldn't have done the trail run with Hyrox Worlds only a week out. But in the moment, it felt like a good opportunity to train. There's a lot of hills, so an easy way to get like a recovery run in, but do it with a good view and some friends. But either way, I ended up rolling my ankle. So right now I actually have a whatever it's called, grade 1 sprain on the, I believe it's like the ACFL or ACTL. I think ACFL sounds more accurate, but on the top of my foot. So my foot has been a little bit swollen for the past 3 days, and right now I'm doing the same things over and over before the race. Obviously not ideal before a huge race, but I do believe sometimes that, and like I said, it's not like I am the most spiritual person and whatever it may be, but I have been trying to talk to God a lot more in my life at this point, and I think that everything happens for a reason, and sometimes I think things like this happen if you let something become too much of your personality, or if you don't pay attention to God enough, talk to God enough. There's ways that you'll get humbled, and also ways that things happen to make you appreciate certain things. So I think that this only it'll add to the story and make things a little bit more interesting. But I just don't want to be the guy like going into a race that's like, yeah, my ankle sprained, so then you can use that as an excuse to not perform as well. So I'm giving no excuse at all. I'm just gonna go out there and race, and people probably won't know that my ankle's sprained, and I'm gonna give it everything I have, and if that's not enough, then it's not enough, but I'm gonna lay it all out there. So this is the cheat code to peak athletic performance. But this one right here, I don't know much about this. Bradley's good at these, but the Nespresso, this one, it's like the little like blue to white, my favorite by far. We do 1 go bar before training session. This is just gonna be an hour bike, so nothing crazy, but I do want a little bit of carbs. So it's crazy, this little bit of coffee will get you. Or that override. I probably could put like a fan in here or something, but I kind of like how hot it gets. It's almost like a mind game in a way. Like yesterday I biked, and this entire part of the floor through here was soaked. Like I had a river running. You ever just stand like at the edge of your garage and just like man shit? Just look out like, this is gonna be fun. It's gonna be alright, I'm not gonna lie. Alright. Do whatever it talks to you like that. Dude, apparently you can like change your guy's shirt and pants and all that. Haven't done any of that. Still have on the original orange shirt. That's the goal. Eventually, if I end up biking a lot, I'm gonna keep like all the stock clothing on my guy. That way, if I get crazy fast, I look like a beginner that's just sliding past everybody. So my goal here
It's to still mimic training as much as I can. So like if you were someone who was going through an injury, like leading up to a race that most people do, my goal is to still mimic training as much as I possibly can. So I'm still trying to get my heart rate up to that zone, back off, up, back off, similar to Hyrox, without the running, obviously. At this point, I just have to have faith in myself and trust the prep that I put in. And trust that by the time Sunday comes around, my ankle's ready to go and the conditioning is there. And at that point, it's kind of just, you gotta have it in you. And I don't wanna let my partner down. So I'm gonna tape it up and get after it. So now we're into like the longer portion of the workout. Now it's 225 watts for 10 minutes, which I haven't done my FTP in a long time. So this will technically be at your FTP for 10 minutes. So this is like at threshold for a very long time. So this is the grinder portion of it. Dude, I swear, it's whip talk so much shit. Have a little bit of recovery, and then we're gonna do that again. All right. Cue the clip earlier today when I said it's gonna be pretty chill.
I'm gonna show you guys how to make the best breakfast that you've ever had. Truly, I eat this every morning. Put it on about medium heat, medium to low. The Ace sourdough we get from Kroger, so good, dude. Probably my favorite by far. So I'll grab 2 pieces of that. I get that going off the rip. The best hot sauce in the game, Valentina's, never misses, and then got our eggs. Basic as shit, but we do avocado right on the top. And then we do this little everything bagel seasoning. It's a masterpiece, I'm telling you. We're gonna see if I got it in me today. Oh, definitely don't. Can we save it? Yep. About a 2 out of 10 on the execution there. Holy shit. All else fails, I'll go get a job cooking at some brunch spot somewhere. Cracker Barrel? That's the first thing. So, with being, what are we, 5 days out from Hyrox Worlds, you could take like being injured and having my ankle being in the situation that it's in and be super frustrated about it. But this is something I wanted to speak on because this is probably the 3rd time I've been through a process like this. If you are, I would say, like newer to the game or to, let's say, just endurance in general, dealing with injuries is, I would say, is part of the process. Not because you're weak, but just because whenever you're fluctuating volume of training a lot and you're getting used to things, your body's always adapting. So when you get used to like working out every day, it is like I guess you could say like a shot of dopamine. Every time you work out, you feel really good. And when you can't do the same things that you're used to doing, it's easy to get like extremely frustrated. But for me, that's not the approach I take anymore. It's just how active can I be on this and how can I recover as quick as possible. So that's why like I went to get treatment and got the Normatec boots, and that's why I focus on my sleep. I get the right nutrition in, and I still train what I can. It's really just about, I would say, controlling what you can and understanding that it's part of the process and God's plan, really. But we compete this Sunday, so next time I talk to you guys, it'll be after Hyrox Worlds, and we'll be going into a huge prep to hopefully qualify again in the next season. But this is kind of a look into like my normal morning. I know it's not super exciting, but this is the same shit that I do every single day. And we're going to keep documenting this process and just show you all the ins and outs, even when I'm injured, the highs, the lows, all of it in between. So appreciate you guys watching, and we'll see you after Hyrox Worlds.